We've pretty much turned our focus to 2020. PeakRadar.com annual events guide previews the most popular and iconic events in the region. So save the dates because we've got two coming up this month. Angela's here with us this morning. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We want to see Living Local viewers resolve to attend more local events.
That's right.
Year,
we want to live more locally.
Yeah, absolutely.
We closed out the year, but things did not slow down. It's going to be huge in 2020. Let's talk about that, Angela.
That's right. 2020 in the Pikes Peak region is going to be a fabulous year. And one thing you can do right now to make sure that you're more involved in the community is to get some annual events on your calendar now.
Okay.
So that
write them down.
The daily life doesn't get you distracted.
Right.
You can look at your calendar and say, hey, look, it's the Manitou Springs Fruitcake Toss this weekend.
Yeah.
Which is coming up in
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
We should go check that out. We've never done it before. Or, hey, this is the Festival Lights Parade. Let's make sure we don't miss it this year.
Right.
So Peak Radar has your annual events guide for 2020. You can get it all on your calendar in advance.
And it's so good because you're prepared. You kind of see it on your calendar and you're preparing for it. It's not last minute where you suddenly say, now you're kind of like mentally preparing for it.
And we have thousands of events a year and a lot of really fun, small, off the beaten path ones. Right. But the ones we've chosen for the annual events guide are the big ones, the ones that our region's known for.
I love it. Let's talk about January and what's happening.
Yeah. So we encourage everyone to check out the Chinese New Year Festival.
The Chinese New Year Festival.
They're having their 19th annual celebration on January 18th, and it's at downtown in the City Auditorium from 11 to 4. So that's a wonderful moment to connect with our local Asian community, to try some delicious food.
The food alone is going to be a good part of it.
Yeah. On January 25th, the Manitou Springs Fruitcake Toss is coming up.
What is the Fruitcake Toss?
So you don't even have to bring your own fruitcake. They have fruitcakes there, and they've got catapults and launchers for fruitcakes. And it's from 1 to 3 in Memorial Park. It's really Manitou Springs. It's very quirky. It's very community oriented. Yeah. And it's a great way to participate in something that's been going on for 23 years.
So this is a long running event. They're not just starting it out because they just felt like tossing fruitcakes. Like this is the real deal.
Totally.
And anytime you visit Manitou Springs, it's just fun in itself because the town is awesome.
Yeah. And those are the kinds of unique local color that make us love where we live. So if you've never been, go check that out on January 25th.
Okay. So those two are already great events you could put down on the calendar, but 2020 has a lot happening.
That's right. Some of our biggest events throughout the year are Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, Territory Days. This year is an Olympic year, which is a big deal in Olympic City. So the Olympic City celebration, Labor Day Liftoff, and of course the Festival of Lights Parade that closes out the year as a huge moment for our community too. Creatively, some of our artistic highlights are Meadowgrass Music Festival in May, which opens on Memorial Day weekend, Summer Symphony on July 4th with the Philharmonic, the Commonweal Arts Festival, and Rocky Mountain Women's Film Festival, which is the longest running women's film festival in North America, and it's right here. It's right here in Colorado Springs. What month does that take place? In November.
In November. So it's going to be another big year for 2020, beginning with already great events you can attend in January. And I moved here a little less than a year ago, so I'm excited to see some of the events that I may have missed last year because I was so new.
It takes
but I'm
time
to do them
see
this
it all.
year.
Yeah. So whether you've been here for 25 years or you just come, there's plenty to do in the Pikes Peak region, and PeakRadar.com has all of those details right now on our annual events guide. And
you guys are a great resource for those of you wondering what is there to do in Colorado Springs. There is so much. All you got to do is go onto that website, PeakRadar.com, and you literally have events from this weekend to next month to later on in the year.
That's right. We have over 20 events on the annual events guide, over 400 local arts and cultural organizations in categories from sports and rag to outdoors to children's and family fun.
I love it. Thank you so much for being with us this morning,
Thanks,
Angela.
Claudia.
For more information or grab your annual event guide, head to PeakRadar.com. It's going to be a fun year.
Sure is.
All right. Now